Do you feel like you've tried everything underneath the sun to have your baby and you still don't have your baby? Then today's video is for you. Hi everyone, I am Mara Salerno, Functional Diagnostic Nutrition Practitioner of ReclaimOptimalHealth.com, where I help couples just like you resolve their infertility and get back to creating those families you so deeply desire. Now, before we get started, I want to invite you, come join me on Instagram. You can follow me there at Mara Salerno, and I'm on there pretty much daily to provide you with really valuable functional fertility content, as well as just an opportunity to chat with you, hear your stories, answer your questions, and I'm really there to serve you. So please take advantage of it. And if you don't mind, you can click on that subscribe link button down below, and also please like this video and share it with others that you think it may benefit. And I put out these videos every Friday with wonderful functional fertility content. Okay, so you feel like you've tried everything underneath the sun and nothing is working, and now what are you supposed to do? I mean, you've been Googling through the black hole of Google and trying all of that. You've been doing IUI, you've been doing IVF, and you're just like, why? Why me? Why is this happening to me? And so firstly, I want to say I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this struggle, because it is a struggle and it's just super, super disheartening. Now, I also want to say that insanity, right, the definition of insanity is really doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And because I know how underappreciated and undervalued functional fertility really is, I can tell you that you probably have not engaged in a functional fertility program to resolve your infertility and have your baby. And that's probably why you're listening to this video, which I'm super happy that you're here, because more people like you need to be served by this work. And then I also want to say, before we kind of get into the bigger nuggets of, why you haven't tried everything and talk about what that is that IUI and IVF were really created for real severe complications with pregnancy. And I know you're saying to me, well, my case is a severe complication. I mean, I can't have a baby and I'm trying everything underneath the sun. So what are you talking about? And it's just, I know it's super frustrating to hear that, but IUI and IVF are here, your baby's over here, and in between should be functional fertility. It's about taking care of your health, resolving the issues that are upstream so that you can really help to benefit your fertility downstream. So let's get into that, right? So with functional fertility, like I said, we want to look at what are all the underlying contributors or stressors upstream that are really affecting your fertility or your reproductive health downstream. Now, I've been seeing all over Instagram, there's women saying how stress does not create infertility, but infertility creates stress. And that is true. And they're referring to the mental, emotional, spiritual stress, and maybe also the physical stress that comes along with IUI and IVF in particular. But stressors do cause infertility. Stressors are inflammation. Now, language is important, so I want to really explain what it is that I am talking about when I refer to stress. Now, there's three forms of stress when we're talking about a functional approach to fertility. The first one is your mental, emotional, spiritual state. The second one is your biomechanical state, like your chronic pain in your body. And then the last one is your biochemical state. So that would be like your hormone imbalances, your thyroid imbalances, your mineral imbalances, food sensitivities, gut and liver issues, and the like, right? And all of these can actually be affecting your egg quality, your implantation, as well as being able to hold a healthy pregnancy and bring your baby into the world. So we look at all these different forms of stressors because stressors equal inflammation, and inflammation and stress are the #1 cause of infertility. Inflammation is the cause of all dis-ease. And I know sometimes it feels shocking to hear infertility as a disease. I know that doesn't feel good. But what dis-ease or disease means is a imbalance, a dysfunction in the body. Things are not flowing as nature intended, and so you're having a difficult time conceiving and holding your baby and bringing a baby into the world. And that's okay because it's resolvable, and that's the wonderful part about this. Now, within the functional fertility realm, thinking about things that you probably haven't tried is really identifying your unique stressors. Okay, this is the thing that I see that people fail at. And, part of it is because you're DIYing your infertility, you're self-diagnosing, you're using generalized recommendations in the Google rabbit hole. And so what happens is you're just using what everybody says underneath the sun is great for infertility, but it may not actually be right for you. So in steps somebody like me, what I do is I really help you to identify your unique stressors by using functional lab testing that you cannot get at your conventional doc that help to identify some of those root contributors I was talking about that might be upstream, like gut infections and food sensitivities and heavy metals and things like that. And then by identifying those things, we can then remove or just eradicate as many of them as possible to reduce your inflammatory load. And when that happens, the body feels safe, the signal from the brain to the ovary starts to work properly, your egg quality improves, implantation improves, and then you're also able to hold your pregnancy and bring a healthy baby into the world. So there is a really big foresight and system to all of this that, again, I don't think you've tried. So when you say to yourself, I feel like I've tried everything, and you just want to throw the towel in, or you're so depressed, I want you to really just give it a shot. Step in. Have a qualifying call, whether it's with me or another functional fertility practitioner, and really see what it is that they have to offer you and help you evaluate your struggle. Because if you keep going down the rabbit hole as it is, hey, there's always a possibility you could bring your baby into the world. But what I am seeing more and more of is that people are having longer and more difficult infertility struggles. And I want to see that end. Really, I do. I'm just seeing infertility is on the rise every single day. I open up my computer and I'm looking at articles and reading on the news. I mean, the numbers are just going up. And there is a ton of reasons. I think the biggest reason is just that our modern society is full of stressors that were not intended by nature. And so our bodies and our beings are suffering from that. And in turn, in your particular scenario, it's turning into infertility. In other people, it could be turning into other diseases. So I hope this video was helpful for you all. Please be encouraged. Be encouraged to step into a different mindset. Functional fertility is not conventional. It is not popular, but that does not mean that it doesn't work, okay? Don't be stuck in the whole trendy mindset, because this stuff really works. It's looking at the core of your health, and the core of your health influences your fertility. If you would like to set up a qualifying call because you are ready to try a functional fertility approach so that you can have your baby, please click on that qualifying call link down below in the description box. And I love to hear from you. I love to talk to you and see what it is that we can do to help you have your baby. All right, I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.